EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll throw on first down with Penix.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll try to get back to the line, but he... Not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, Give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Smack, 70 Lions.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. That's Goddard in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Zach Harrison gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
So anytime you're playing with 2 high safeties and then man coverage underneath, all the defenders are going to be inside, underneath leverage. So all those out-breaking routes, they're going to be there, and they're able to take advantage of it.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Extra point is good.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and throw it. with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The zone read. This is Penix.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Penix on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Signal for and taken. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. Whoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 36 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
Complete to number 33. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. And in motion is Brown. A second down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Sends a space past the 25. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
To the air again. Hurts. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now Smith gets it coming around. A short gain, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 43, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 59 on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Go.
Here's a run going left, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Penix. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, deep ball for London. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Dotson will bring it back. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Root O'Rororo there on the tackle. To throw on second down is Hurts.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Hurts again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. He'll get that out to Barkley. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
63.
Hurts to throw. Moving to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A first down throw for Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
73.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Penix. He fires downfield to Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Good.
First down, Eagles.
A run with Barkley. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll get this out wide. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out, shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's got his man Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Going now, Penix on first down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
Penix going to throw again. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Falcons 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Catch made there by Brooks. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Falcons, 1st down.
Throwing is Penix. That's caught down the field is Burks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2. To throw again, it's Penix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Great. Set. Anyway,
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. We'll go play action now with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
His throw left side is complete. He's got room past the 25. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On second down, Penix. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play. Plant, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts, and he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Got it. Ready?
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
He'll keep this himself. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
5-yard loss.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Smile Munden. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
3rd and long.
Let's go.
Now it's McKee. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Shut up. Go.
On play action, Penix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good blocking to the 15. A dive for the goal line, but he's going to come up just a little bit short. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing first and goal at the 1.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.